Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of November. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, then check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So we have the eye in the center of this reading. You could be watching, or someone is watching you. You could be looking at the details of something that has been burdening you, something that you've been carrying. You may be seeking information, seeking answers for the burdens you carry. There could have been a confrontation because we have the boar here. Somebody, you could have been confronting somebody about these burdens, trying to get to the truth. They may have become very defensive. Even upset or angry. Looking down here, we have the mushrooms and the devil. And so the mushrooms are quiet growth. Things, they grow, it's something that grows quietly, but yet rapidly. So it's like you don't see it growing. Suddenly there's a lot of issues. But, and they may appear to be separate issues, but they're not. They grow from the one fungus. Okay? So a deeper look is needed here into somebody, I feel perhaps somebody's unhealthy patterns and perhaps behaviors. Somebody may have been lying about something. The devil, it could be that somebody was tempted by something. The devil, it's about making decisions, taking actions that in the end do not really bring the satisfaction that that they thought that they would. In fact, the consequences are usually pretty bad, leaving one feeling hurt, trapped. Somebody may have done something impulsively that caused the other person a lot of pain. Now, this could be your energy or the other person. And you see, this Knight of Swords, his horse has two heads. This is one horse, two heads. And what it means is it speaks to the two heads looking in different directions. And it speaks to how chaotic the thoughts are for this person. But look at this. Now, either this person comes from this heartbreak and does something impulsively, or this person has caused someone this heartbreak by their behavior, by an action or a decision that they took, and that Three of Swords was the consequence. Over here we have the skull with the Four of Cups. Now the skull is, it's speaking to change. A reality check may be needed. The Four of Cups is not being happy with the offer presented, or not being happy with your options. Somebody holding on to disappointment or hurt, dwelling upon the past. So this obviously is dwelling upon this pain we see here. But this person will need to change their thinking. So because the skull is representing, and it's looking at them, it represents a change in thinking from the old way, which is this way of being unhappy and very down, to a new way, shedding the skeletons of the past. And in order to do that, though, they may need to forgive someone or forgive themselves for a decision they've taken, depending who's who here. We see that with the creature's paw, that there has somebody has been hurt by somebody else's actions. That's this knight down here, who caused someone pain. And that person is here is waiting on the results, but they're not just waiting, they're actually doing something while waiting. Maybe they're trying to figure out or find a solution, or to figure out what needs to go, what changes need to be made. Maybe they need to find what this root is. I feel if they can find the root cause of these mushrooms here, they can solve the problem. In this connection of the Two of Cups, which is still in the upright here in the future, there's this belonging. So there's a question of belonging, and with the glove being here and next to that and this queen, it's like the fit of something, or the fit of the relationship, that a decision needs to be made on whether that relationship suits this queen or not. Because belonging is it's that place of home. Does she still feel at home with this person? Do they still feel like home? Or do you now feel like a stranger in your home? Or is this person treating you as a stranger, making you feel like one? You may feel like you no longer know this person, or this is vice versa. Above, we have the Ten of Coins, so this could be a long-term commitment. And the card of Judgment. So Judgment appears when we can no longer waver in our decision making. So on this card you'll notice, and this is on a long-term relationship. So we have an angel and a devil, and they stand facing their audience. So they hold a gavel and a Bible as they present their case. A decision is being made. The two halves of this card stand in stark contrast to each other, but rarely are our decisions this cut and dry. It's easy to become trapped within the purgatorial purple space between the red flames and the blue clouds. But right now, this card is saying that it should be becoming clear what your choices really are. This card suggests that all of the information needed has been given to you. Forgive yourself or others for the past. Accept your situation and take responsibility for your future. 1 minute, I will be right back. Sorry about that. So, yeah, take responsibility for your future. If you, let's say this was you and you have yet to atone for your past behaviors, then now is the time, it is saying. Immense freedom can be felt when you can forgive yourself for the past and take responsibility for your actions. Inner peace and personal growth can only occur once you've made the decision on how to move forward. Understand this. So what we have is a reunion. What we have is a new offer in the Ace of Wands. Now, it is an opportunity. It can be accepted or not. This woman appears to really want this because her eyes have locked onto it. So, now here we have justice. So again, we're back to that decision. So somebody needs to make a decision. Somebody needs to be responsible for actions taken. Justice is about taking the right decision. It suggests that justice will be served, but who is serving the justice? What type will it be? If you're on the receiving end, you will get what you deserve as determined by those sitting in judgment. Over this, we have no control. We can make sure we have all our facts in order. That's about all. If we ourselves are sitting in judgment, which face of justice do we wish to embody? Will we forgive as we would wish to be forgiven? Or shall we demand our pound of flesh? This is what you will be facing, a decision. Will you be able to forgive for the pain? or will you demand your pound of flesh? That is what I have for you. I'm sorry about the interruption of the telephone. I do apologize. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.